Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 11 of the first season with Club Brugge in my Journeyman career. And already, just before the end of November, the board have offered me, or at least proposed a new contract renewal talk. So that's amazing. That actually hasn't happened to me yet in FM 2014, at least with Manchester United, the first season. Even when there was, I'm not sure when, maybe it was like February or March or something, I approached them to give me a new contract, but they actually just come to me. This, like I said, it really happens. I have to actually propose to them to offer me a new contract, but it shows how well I'm doing. I'll show you the results first. I am playing through it a bit more so I can get through the season, like some people suggested, because showing heaps of games is not really the point of this. Even though I would want to show a lot of positive results, but I might show results of the games in terms of the match stats or something. Look here, we've had a lot of domination. I'll just show you the results. You see here, another Europa League match. Didn't dominate the possession, but we did dominate shots. 27 shots, 11 on targets. And stats, you go match stats, we had, where are we? We had 85 passes, percent passing. That's really, really good in my opinion. Because, even my opponents, 80%. That's pretty good, but still, it wasn't what I was looking for in terms of possession. I was looking to dominate even more, and hopefully I can show you some other game. Oh yeah, this game was really important and was a really surprising result, to be honest, against Standard Liège. They were the next best team in the league currently. Well, yeah, them and Anderlecht, and I bet both of them. So I've bet the both other best teams in the league, so I've been doing really well in that facet of the game. Beating my best rivals, to be honest. Look at this, 60% possession. They only had 2 on target. I had 7. You look at the match stats again. 78% passing completed, not amazing, but again, tackles one is solid, but it's similar to my opponents anyway. They had no clear-cut chances. Really good effort to win 4-0 against a team that was first at that stage when I did actually play against them. So that was really positive, even though Jim Larson, the centre-back, got 2 goals. But still, we still scored some nice goals, and I want to show you something in the latest match. In the Europa League, obviously, we've already qualified because of the amazing results. We started averagely, and now we're just continuing to dominate. Probably led to me getting proposed for a new contract. So against P. Ferreira here, we have, look at the goals. We had 3 late goals. So I do want to show you how the game panned out in terms of goals. So if I do play through it a lot, this is what I'll do. I'll show you some results to games, and I feel that will be good to do in terms of keeping you updated with it. So you see here, early goal, 10th minute or so. He had Debok coming in. The left backs have scored a lot of goals. Debok and the other guy, I can't remember his name at the minute. I'll show you him later. But still, he's done well. And here now, this is where we did concede a goal. So I'd like to watch these backs actually, to see where I concede the goals and where I go wrong. Might fix it in the tactics, but sometimes when you win 4-1, it's just how the match goes. And if you score that amount of goals, you don't really, you're not doing that bad, I think. So here definitely was the goal from the corner. I think that was Gastagna. He's done really well. Really good signing. He's worth up to 900k now when we signed him for 165k. So it's all good. But these are the goals I want to show you here. If you see the time, 87th minute now, they still had a chance to come back. It was 2-1 at this stage. So yeah, like I said, they still had a chance to come back. Then we just came up with some amazing passing. Look here. That was fantastic. That was an amazing piece of play right there. It was a good goal as well. From Rafaelov to finish from that kind of angle. It was still a quality goal. And then here, this is going to be one of the best counters ever. Look at this, Simmons. And look, again, Rafaelov, he's playing inspired. Great pass to Chite, and then he finishes. That's a piece of play with some goals I really wanted to show you. But here, we've got to go into the negotiations for a new contract. So, of course, I want to discuss the current vision. Here, I just have to read a bit. I would like to add something my job to be permitted on. Or to be judged on, sorry. And I want to be able to develop young players and bring them through to the first team. And that will mean they'll allow me, if I want to discuss with the board in a later date, maybe to improve the youth facilities or the youth coaching or something to do with youth or the youth recruitment. So that will help. See, this is the board's commitment. This is good to see. Sign young players for the first team, slightly agree. Develop players. See, I'll just do it and see what it says, and see if they agree or not. Do you have any other issues you want to? They're not really issues. Okay, I'd like to make a request to the board, and let's see what we can choose from this. I've never done this before in FM14, so I'm seeing how things go. Parent club or feeder club? I guess I'll do feeder club. I guess you need one. I'm not sure if you can get money from those. It depends which kind of one, we want to get. Add something else for my judge. No, I think that's it. I don't have any other changes. Yep. I just have to read it there for a second because I want to make the right choices. So having considered what you proposed, we're willing to make suggested changes to the club vision and agree to offer you a new contract, and they'll get the contract there, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. So here we're going to view the offer, and they're going to clauses, top division relegation. Oh, that's like wage drop. Obviously, I'm not going to get relegated. So let's just, I'll be happy with that until June 2016. And again, of course, I have a thing in mind. Eventually, I want to leave to a bigger team, so I don't want like a too long contract. So I'll suggest those terms. And making a new contract, this is something good. Like I've said, it never really happens to me like that. I have to go actually ask for a new contract when it's into the latter half of the season. And there we go, new contract. All good. And everyone is delighted with that. It's good for the fans and players as well to be confident that I'm going to be the man leading forward with the team. And going back to our league performance, we're really dominating right now. If you're seeing the results everywhere, we didn't lose a match until this match here against Lille, still early in the season, second league match of the season, and we have been really, really good. We've scored 4 goals in a match a lot of the time. So 4-0 there, or you got 3-1, and look at here, 4-2, 4-2, 3-2, 3-1, 4-0, and 4-1 in our last 2 games. So we'll be able to score a lot of score in a lot of games and score a lot of goals in those games, but also defend pretty well. Again, the maximum of goals we've conceded in a match is only 2. And recently, in the past month or so, it's been even better. We've kept clean sheets, actually. So with being in an attacking tactic and formation, we're still able to score goals and also keep clean sheets, which is really surprising for the kind of formation I am playing, and against good teams as well in my league. Again, I'll go back to the fact of playing the 2 best teams in my league, Standard at home 4-0, and against Anderlecht we won 3-2. They got a late goal because of some injuries, consolation goal, but we did actually dominate that match. I did record that one a couple episodes ago, so you can go see that if you want. Working on defensive positioning. I think I'll just go into attacking movement for now because that's obviously the way I want to play. And I'm doing on this lately on my Manchester United career as well. I said it, I was doing on this one as well, so you're going to see that both in, I'm not sure which episodes, but you see here, I'll just change it to attacking movement and fitness on high. And that obviously, if you go on fitness there, it will show you it is focused on improving player the strength for the what? I was going to say, the strength, fitness, and conditioning. I really want to talk about the conditioning. That's why I almost said it before. Conditioning is very important to keep your players fit. Obviously, fitness covers that, but conditioning is more so maybe preventing injuries, I would imagine. I have that on high. I really want to keep my players fit, and hopefully that'll help them run out matches better, finish the games better, and maybe hold on to results or make a comeback, get a goal late or something. That's what, if I work on that really, really a lot on high intensity, I reckon that can be good. And that's just something I want to try, because a lot of clubs, not just like football club, just other sports, teams with good fitness regimes, fitness coaches, all of that kind of thing, they're a really good team. So, of course, there's one transfer I want to show you here, Tom Hogley. I let him go, getting older. His report from the coaches aren't great, and I don't think he's a key player for me. Even though, he's going to be leaving in January. Sold him for like 150k. Again, not needed by the club. And we have a lot of players playing well in the fullback position, especially at right fullback and left fullback. That's his positions, obviously. So he's doing well. Here we should have a elementary game against, who are playing? Against Zulte Waregem. Probably saying their name wrong, but still they're a lower mid-table type. So hopefully we can pick up a win against them. And people have been saying this, like what happens at the end of the season or towards the end of the season, like the championship group thing. I have no idea how that works, but I guess I'm just going to be surprised and see how it works, because I've read in the comments, but it sounds confusing to me still. Anyway, we're getting some improvements. This guy as well, his natural fitness is only 5. I'm not sure how to improve that. The only way I know is working on the player's quickness, because quickness involves all of those attributes. So, I don't know how else to improve it. If you have any comments, how to, I just thought quickness is the best way. But if there's any other way, it's really hard. But I noticed in Football Manager, it's really hard to improve the fitness of the players, the natural fitness and stamina once they get a bit older as well, especially even more so. So yeah, if I notice that is a problem with him throughout the season, I might look to sell him. PSG. Oh, let's inquire for a job for PSG. Nah, that's not how I'm going to be going with this series. I'm just going to wait for job offers when the right situation is going to come to me, because that's how I want it to be. I want to get the jobs. I want to get deserved jobs, and that's something I want. I like getting offers, and I've had very rare occasions where I have done, because you have to play far into a career, and that's why I'm going to play more into this. So here we need to definitely rotate my team a bit more. I need to concentrate who I'm going to bring in. Sabota, he's been a very good goal scorer, but Lestien and Rafaelov have been having good spells in the starting team. I reckon I'm going to give this Odjija, the guy with the bad fitness, a chance, even though I probably said his name wrong. It's a pretty weird name. Oscar Girate, I think I should get him in somehow, but our defense has been amazing. Engels as well. Larson has been great. This is a problem to have in a team, but it's a good problem. Okay, Stenman will come in, the guy who I forgot to say before. He scored a few goals as well, along with De Bock in that left complete wingback, I guess you can call it. Well, that's the role we choose them to play. So, Marion, I think I'll be bringing him back into the U squad. We don't have any injuries anymore. Remember, start of the season, I had heaps of injuries, and now working on the fitness, surprisingly, we have none, so it seems to be working. So that's all good. Now I just got to see players worth coming on. This is something really important. You've got to make sure you have right players coming off on the bench. I like to cover all positions. You've got to make sure you've got a centre back on the bench who can cover for right back. See, Larson can actually play right back, if you can see. Yep, he can play decent at right back, so he'll cover that if we need to make a rotation. We got defensive midfield. Engels could play there. And I can do in centre mid, a striker, and then I can rotate those in between those positions. So you got to make sure you do have all those positions covered. That's in my view. Jorgensen, he needs some game time, but look, this is the thing. This is a good problem to have when you have a lot of trouble in your... Not trouble, like you don't know who to put in your team. That's a good problem to have, in my view anyway. Okay, I know. Sometimes you see late decisions here. Yeah, Simmons needs a rest. I'll bring Durate into there, then Gastagna into the half-back role as defensive midfielder. He's done well in that role, in my experience, in the team. And Simmons, he is getting older. He is a 36-year-old, so he's going to have a little bit of a break from the first team just to keep his fitness up. And Engels can come on, play defensive midfield or centre-back. He's still a young player. He's played heaps this season, only 19. So he's going to be a key player for me to push on. And because I'm playing so well, there's realistic I can win the league. I'm not sure about winning Europa League this season, but if I keep playing this way, I guess anything can happen in this season. Look how much all this. Let's go for the hard tackling again. Maybe try and... a lot of the time I notice I get cards, but sometimes it works in terms of their players getting knocks. And yeah, maybe I could take advantage of that again, especially focusing on the fitness levels. That's something I would want to focus on. So let's say passionately, and I'll say I fully expect them to keep our run going and win this game, because that's what I need to keep. I need to keep the level up. I can't drop for a few games because I've got a great lead right now. If I can continue the form, we can definitely keep our position at the top of the table and win the league in the first season, which will be a fantastic ask. As you know, I think they haven't won for 8 years it is now. And if I don't win, it'll be 9 years. So early free kick here for Stenman, or giving away a free kick. I would imagine there'll be a yellow. It's not good to get a yellow card early. Yeah, people get a yellow. Might have to make a sub a bit later and bring De Bock on. Because, yeah, we don't want red cards. That's not very good. As they take a shot, but it's straight at Matty Ryan. And no doubt he's helped me get some clean sheets and conceded least goals as possible, because he is a good goalkeeper, obviously. And he's young as well. As Larson comes in again. In my saves, some of my centre-backs score really well. Manchester United, Smalling has some great goal-scoring spells. And Jim Larson comes in for his 4th goal of the season. If you know if there's any attributes at all that influence in centre-back scoring a lot of goals, like what are important attributes for scoring from like the set-piece corners and even free kicks as well, if you know that, drop in the comments so I can actually realise which attributes are making them score goals, so I can realise that with my other signings into the future with my teams. Castagna, again, great interception. He's been proving a great signing, bargain signing, really, for the price we got him for. Stenman getting through. Vasquez, last one. Yeah, as I go to Castagna again, 165k. Really great price for him. As I've said, he is valued up to 900k right now. We could get offers for him into the future, as Rafaelov, again, a pretty poor shot. But yeah, Castagna, ideally, I don't want to sell him because he's showing he's a key player for myself. But it's good to make those bargain signings for your team. It's a great thing to do. That's how, the best team and great managers are made. And obviously, I would like to consider myself a great manager in terms of in the game, like eventually doing well and then getting offers for the team. That's the basic. That's not the goal, getting offers. The goal is to win. Oh my God, we conceded. Having an injury to, who's this? Odegaard, the deep line playmaker, defense role. We'll look back at that again and see where we went wrong. Okay, he was offside. Okay, that was lucky. So we don't get to look at the replay then. Okay, so we are winning into the game, so into halftime. So it's always good. We'll move on passionately, and I'm pleased. And of course, I want to see your feedback in the videos as well. If you like them, what you like about them, and would you like me to play through them a bit more? But still going back to that, it depends how much I'm able to play it every single day as well. Of course, I have my Manchester United series, FIFA videos focusing more on career mode now. I reckon I needed to choose a way of what to focus within FIFA and just do a lot of career mode and not keep going back and forth between Ultimate Team. So that's what I'll be doing. So yeah, some days I might not play it as much as I did yesterday, where I played through a month and a bit to make sure I am this far into the game. So that's basically what I mean. As we come in again, fantastic play. This is really the kind of game I want to introduce. Only coming like 1 minute after the break, we come in, great passing as Mohamed Chite. To me, I didn't feel he started amazingly to the season, but now he's climbed up into the 7th goal of the season, starting to... he's going to be the main goal scorer. That's the thing. Who's going to play striker is going to be our main scorer. Look at this again, creating the space on the counter. Lestien. I really notice he likes to be a bit selfish and take those shots on. But that can be good as well. Like Ronaldo, obviously he's selfish, but if he's a good player, it can show in the results. Stenman, another shot on target for the left back. Our game is just improving, stepping up, which is really, really good. And I could imagine this tactic with Barcelona or like a good team that plays this way in real life, like a 4-3-3. I reckon it could be good. And that's, again, what I want to bring to the table with my teams in this series, in this journeyman career. I want to be a really good manager and show that with my results and hopefully cup wins. Odegaard again. That was a really good piece of play, passing around a wide and back into the centre. It's all really good, creating heaps and heaps of chances, heaps of corners. And that's why we score goals from corners, because we're getting so many chances from corners, resulting from the shots on target. So, that's why you notice I score a lot from corners, because I play attacking game and get a lot of... Look, another corner. But we didn't score on that occasion. So we don't score like every single time. Like some people may think, we definitely don't score. You see, like 3 corners there, we did nothing. So look at all domination, another corner, and eventually we score. See, you might think we score a lot of goals from corners, but you saw like 3 corners before we did nothing. It's just, that's the same in real life. Eventually, if you have so many set pieces, you're going to get goals from them, especially in a game as well. That's even more so reflected. So that's good. Even though we scored there, well, only again, corner. See, another corner, another chance. We're just dominating the match, and you have to get shots on target. Don't forget to get corners. So that's the main reason why we're getting goals, because we deserve them. We deserve the chances. So Odegaard needs a break. See, he got injured again. This is going to be a problem with him. He's got great potential to increase into a quality player. We'll bring Adu on. He's going to be better, in my opinion, because he has better fitness, like 15. But the thing is, if you go back to Odegaard, he's got better passing. He's more creative, but the natural fit, this is really bad. I don't like that, like, to be honest. So he's got 4.5-star report, can play a lot of positions. Just that natural fitness is really annoying, because he is a really good player by his attributes. And you see in this match, he's played well until he's picked up that knock. So Victor Vazquez, to keep resting him, really good Johnson. I'm just going to keep rotating those two together, because, yeah, that's their best position to play, and they have really no defensive ability at all. So they're not able to play in that centre mid role as deep lying playmaker on a defence duty. They wouldn't be any effect at all. So again, I don't want to get a red card. Bring De Bock, who, this guy is amazing, to be honest. A great attacking left back, I should say, and he can play left wing as well, or centre back. And normally left backs, like attacking left backs, they can, like, the ones that can play centre back, or they can play there a little bit. They're not good in the air, but this guy is. Like, he's 179 centimeters, not too tall, but he hasn't got bad attributes. He's decent in the air. But again, of course, he's a threat going forward, like his crossing ability. So that's the more kind of position I would play him in. So again, making the 3 subs at once. We're winning 3-0. So even if we get an injury or a red, we're still probably going to win. but I want to get some games into players to keep the confidence up a lot of players. Like, you got to give them game time and keep players' match fitness up. That's something I really like to do. And I believe that's how I do well, keeping players' match fitness and look to dominating of possession. Really amazing. And you could say this is an easy team, but then go back to the results against the other two top teams, and eventually they score a goal. But it has like when I'm playing away with this formation, I seem to concede a goal, but I still seem to score a decent amount. 3 away goals. That's not too bad playing away. But still, it's a good effort. Yeah, when I was going back to... okay, we've got to be careful here. Hazard. Of course, that's Thorgan Hazard on loan from Chelsea. And they have another chance. Defended. Yeah, really well defended. Yeah, as I was saying, even though we can get results against easy teams to beat, we still get the results against bigger teams. Like I've showed you, 4-0 against Standard Liège was amazing. Like, we just dominated them. It was great performance, and we just keep showing this level of game and just keeping this up high level when they get another off-target shot, forcing them into not really a key chance, which is good as we're looking to hold on to a result, a 3-1, and they went on the attack and they could only score once. So that is all good for me. It's a kind of result you would expect, a 3-1. Yeah, I could really predict that result going into this game as Lestien comes in. And yeah, that's only one thing about Lestien. He does have that little bit selfish about him. Like, he just seems to not pass a lot. Even that's in my instructions. He likes to get a lot of shots on. But again, going to the point about Ronaldo, he's a good player and he is selfish. So it goes both ways, I guess. So I'm pleased with that and really showing I did deserve that new contract offer from the board. 56% of possession, 6 shots on target. They only had 2, dominated the possession. To have 56% possession away from home, that is really good. And we're just continuing on our way here. You see the next best, the other best teams in the league, Genk as well, they're defended well. Like, they've got the best defensive record in the league with only conceding 11 times. But you see we've scored 9 more goals than them. So we are showing we're a key team in this league, one of the better teams. So we're doing well. We've got... Again, we just play this game, so it probably won't show the match against Genk. Going back, showing a live match is not really the important thing in this series. It's just, it's doing an update of what I do and just continuing my good form and hopefully moving on. Because, yeah, the biggest thing here is having this as actually a journey career. Because if I show this, it will probably take me... If I talk about real life situations, it's probably going to take me... It's hard to say, maybe like a month to finish a season or something, and that will probably take too long. Just judging, but if I play through it more, it might just take a couple of weeks or so. I just got to see how it goes. I'm really getting into play Football Manager more, maybe opposed to a month ago or so where I didn't play it as regularly, and now I'm just trying to play it a bit more because I want to get a lot of videos out. Okay, Storm, what does he want? He wants to go out on loan. No doubt he's a decent young player. Nicolas Storm. A loan would be good for both of us, I'll say that. Yeah, he's looking forward to going on loan. Okay, he's good because I think he could be a player for the future, but not too far in the future, in the near future. Like, he's 19, so you'd expect like that kind of player to come in like when they're 20, 21. But he definitely needs... Is he set after that? Here, he is available for loan, but there's no teams interested in him at the minute. He's a pacey player. He's got decent technique and that. Good first touch. Can play striker or left wing. So he'll definitely like that Lestien position, like left wing. So hopefully we can do a bit more. Like, as I said, I played through this last night, got up today, made a video pretty early in the morning. So, yeah, I'll probably play it a bit more today and do the same tomorrow. And that's how this series will hopefully go. And I'll hopefully get a few videos out. And yeah, but I do get pretty tired when I play and then record and do all this stuff. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully enjoy it. And hopefully I'll be able to get through this a bit more, playing a bit more, like I said. So... If you want to see some more of this series, just drop in the likes. That will motivate me just to play it more and also record a video. So drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.